Welcome to Science, Health and Healing Library of Children's Health Core. I'm Dr. Majid Ali. The subject of this article is The Oxygen Model of Autism, Part 2, Evidence. There have been several studies suggesting a connection between infections with measles, mumps, sometimes influenza, which are associated with the development of autism spectrum and related developmental disorders. In a separate program video, I have given you my personal observation of how children developed clear evidence of autism. Children who were very verbal, within 48 hours of vaccination, they lost it. But there is a very important study now which adds to this accumulating evidence of the inflammatory infectious component of the oxygen model of autism. In May of 2012, researchers from University of California published an article in the journal Autism and Developmental Disorder. They carefully examined the records of a large number of people, over 700 women, and they looked at those women who had febrile illnesses during their pregnancy and those who didn't. The main finding was that the babies born to women who suffered febrile infectious events during pregnancy were twice as common to have babies with autism spectrum than those who did not have the febrile condition. The strength of this study is it's large. The study group is, as I mentioned, over 700, and it's a careful examination. Now you know that all inflammatory infectious processes at their roots are essentially oxygen problem. I have presented a very large number of videos in this encyclopedia addressing that problem. And I suggest that please look at that. Oxygen model of inflammation, for example, or the oxygen model of viral infection, for example. The great advantage of the oxygen thinking is that it takes away this mystery, oh, we don't know what's the cause. Now I know it's a very difficult problem, but sometimes the results are spectacular. And they are always when you improve oxygen conditions in the developing brain. What is the core message of this new study in the Journal of Autism and Developmental Disorder? Take febrile illnesses and infections during pregnancy very seriously. In fact, the researchers reported that those women who had febrile events, but they did take Tylenol or Advil during pregnancy, their babies had a risk of developing autism spectrum, which is similar to women who did not have a febrile condition. What can this observation teach us? It's very important. It teaches us that febrile illness and infections create storms of free radicals, acidity, thickening of the bodily fluids. In essence, they interrupt or severely interfere with the oxygen conditions of the developing brain. And so, in another article entitled Oxygen Model of Autism and Toxic Womb State, I provide more information because inflammation and febrile events are not the only threat to the developing brain of the unborn baby. Please watch other segment of this series on Oxygen Model of Autism. You'll be able to connect many more dots, but above all, I hope that you will get useful clinical information that you can apply to avoid this very serious developmental problem. Children's Health Core was funded and founded by Talat, my wife, and I with a mission of providing authentic information for children all over the world, focusing on nutrition, environments, and stress. And of course, this is also information for parents, grandparents, teachers. You know, I really don't think you can address these developmental problems of babies and children without really looking at the larger issues of the toxicities of foods, environments, and thoughts for mothers and also for other family members. Please forward this YouTube segment to your email, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn contacts. Visit our website, www.kids123.org. Kids, Kids, 123.org. If you wish to join hands with us, contribute to our effort, on the website there is a link and it tells you how can you help, and we have several suggestions for you. I hope that you will visit us. Thank you. Thank you so much.